The board is set. The native Fremen dream of creating a green Arrakis, while the Baron Harkonnen wants to paint it red. Smugglers who above all desire profit by turning the tables. The noble Atreides, bound by the whims of the Emperor, are blinded by their honor. The board is set. The Spice War begins.
Oh, we got a new patch. Now they attack 4 tiles away. Well, yeah, I guess that makes things easy for me, right? Now I'll always be fighting all 3 enemies no matter where I am. Alright. Okay, we're gonna stick to that, and this will do. I mean, you could cheat. You could disable political victory, hegemony, you know, then we can only fight. You can only win by domination. You know, that's like cheater's way to win. You wanna make sure you win, you can always disable things. I'm sure people do that and then they go boast, oh, I beat everything on Insane. Yeah, they just get to make it easier for yourself. Come on, man, you gotta be legit. You gotta be legit. You gotta be like Kane. None of this make game easier just so you can show off that you won shenanigan. Disabling worms was because of the harvester. It was not because of worms being harder.
Ready for patrol. Agreed.
I don't mind the worms. I just don't like the harvester being AFK.
Arrakis is our home. We're going.
We must go now.
I wait. On our way. All clear.
Ooh, this is kind of pushing us into the middle of the field, where everybody and their mother is.
What do you need?
Great. Great, isn't it?
We're listening.
On the lookout. A nice spot for an ambush.
Auto resending harvesters? I don't know, I'm not playing any harvester faction right now, so I don't know. I hope they did, but I don't know, because I'm not playing one now. Now I'm playing the Fremen, which doesn't have this problem. I don't think it's a question of fixing, I think it's a design issue. It's whether they want to allow it or not. It's up to them to decide whether they think it is good gameplay or not. Personally, I think it's horrible gameplay that your harvesters, even after auto resending, kind of just sit around and do nothing.
As fast as I can.
I find that to be horrible gameplay. So
Agreed.
yeah, but some people might not. So it all depends, I guess. Depends on who you talk to.
What do you need? We will help if we can.
I don't agree with having a research. I think it should just be auto
We'll wait
Harvesters should be always auto if you enable auto recall. Auto recall should also enable auto redeploy, you know. Because it's clear that nobody wants to micro this kind of stuff. If you want to get the extra 5% spice by microing, you know, be my guest. But that's not something I care about or want to do. So, for those of us who don't want to micro the harvesters, just let us auto recall as well. I mean, auto recall and auto send. I don't agree with having to have a research for it, because that just means that you will forget. Like, have I got the research? Have I not got the research? You know, you have to remember whether you have it, and that's not good. Because then you have to still micro your harvesters until you get the tech. What's the point?
We'll hide our
You're going to
tracks.
forget. That is not a solution. No, that's not a solution. Not to me. That's a design thing. Design decision that should just be made. It should just not do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's 3. So we're not getting there.
We're ready to hunt.
Alright,
invaders.
that's too much for us.
I wait. Agreed.
We might have to settle in the
As
back
fast as I
because it's
can.
clear that this is an isolated area. You gotta push forward or you gotta push back. We're gonna go back. Where are we? Maybe go top?
Agreed.
Top area?
On our way.
2 can take 3 sometimes. And
All
it's
clear.
risky. And I don't want to lose units.
We're listening.
The back is okay. Back is doable.
What do you need?
This early is every time.
We're listening.
A nice spot for an ambush.
We won't waste time.
2 can take 3 every time? I'm not sure I agree with that. I've taken 2 versus 3, but it was always very risky, and you have to keep your eyes on it all the time. You have to get the archers in the back, and you have to keep eyes on it the whole time. It's just risky.
We will help if we can.
The desert will
And it's
surprise
not
you.
the early or late issue. Militias do not get improved. Militias do not get technologies. These types of militias are independent militias. They don't get better.
Yes, Liet.
We'll wait
So-
there.
Yeah, it's either you can or you cannot. There's no early
We
and
won't
late
waste
difference.
time. They don't belong here.
On the lookout.
This is also 3.
Ready for patrol.
I'm just gonna spin
fast as I
down because
can.
I have to find places which I can expand to.
Yes.
If I get boxed in, I am screwed.
I wait.
Is it better to start with Plascrete production instead of refinery? Not
What
for this
does
faction
Liet
for sure,
command?
because this
We're
faction
going.
gets authority for having a harvester out. For other factions, sometimes I do Plascrete first, but for this, definitely not. But this one gets me authority. And authority lets you expand faster, and authority is in very short supply.
Ready for patrol. Liet. Yes, Liet.
So anyway, here is 3, so our best chances are in the south. We'll hit that way and see if we get anything. Hopefully this is a path for us. Otherwise, we'll have to pump out another unit a little early. A little earlier than we prefer.
listening.
Better be 2. The warriors are a bit stronger than the skirmishers early game. So if we went 2 warriors, we can probably take 3, but only if it is 2 archers, because then we can tank the archers first.
What does Liet command?
Okay, let's assume it's 2 and start moving already. Nope, it's 3.
The desert
Well, we'll
will
try
surprise
3,
you.
but it's not likely we will succeed. Might lose our army, but let's try it. These are stronger units, sort of.
On the lookout.
What does Liet command? We'll hunt them down.
We're ready to hunt the invaders. They don't belong here.
Let's see. Kill the first guy and then maybe we can survive. Because the first guy, I mean the warrior is pretty tanky, so maybe he'll make it. Let's try it out.
The desert will surprise you. Taking position. The invaders will fall.
Yeah, these warriors are much stronger than the other guys. You can't just do that, it's expensive. Units are expensive.
What do you need?
They're very high upkeeps for the Fremen.
Liet?
Yeah, it's actually doable. Okay, so 3 is not a problem here. Like I said, Dassin, it's no difference between early and late, because militias are the same every time. So you can do it early game, you can do it late game, you can do it anytime. So it's a question of whether it's possible or not. Not a question of early or late. So the Fremen 2v3 is no problem. You're thinking about other factions militia 2v3? I don't know about 2v3 for other factions. Oh shit, he looks like he's gonna
Waste time.
lead out.
Yes, Liet.
Maybe. That's gonna be tight. Water. Do I need more water now? Not really. I do need manpower though. I don't understand what you're talking about. What do you mean? That is late game. I'm not sure what you're talking about. What do you mean late game, early game? Militias are the same. Militias don't get upgrades. Militias don't get technology. They don't change. They're the same the entire game.
Ready for patrol.
So if your
Orderly
2 can
stay
beat 3 in the early game, they'll beat 3 in the late game. The same 2, same 3, no problem.
Greetings.
I wait. On our way.
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
Actually, let's get this one because I need to
On our
be able to
way.
expand out here.
We will help if we can. What does Liet command? We will help if we can.
Not so much. Building placement doesn't really matter that much. Except maybe the missile turrets. Yeah, I mean, of course, that's because Fremen units are so expensive. Fremen units are more expensive and more powerful. So Fremen 2v3, if it's possible, then it's always possible. For other factions, 2v3, probably not possible because their 2 are a lot weaker than the Fremen 2. The Fremen units are stronger. Other faction militia has technology and upgrades, so it's not you can't just say whether you win or not because it's different. Because you can get technology to improve your militias.
Liet?
Oh, this is 4. This
On the
is a
lookout.
no-go for sure.
We'll wait there.
Yeah, maybe bad English, that's why. Didn't get it. At least not for now. So we'll go up top 3. Some of the 3s are double archers. Double archer might be a bit difficult though, because I can only lock down one of the
Arrakis
archers.
is our home.
I only have 1 warrior, so I can only lock down one of the archers. The second archer will not be locked down and will be doing full damage. So archer doing full damage is 16 damage, right? So let's check. Can't see his stats, but I think it's 12 or 16 damage from militias. If it's the same militia, then it is 16 damage, yeah. So if you don't lock him down, he's gonna do too much damage.
Arrakis is our home.
There you said it. Alright, let's do the discount thing, because it's not looking like I'll take that, so we'll go up this way. Unfortunately, this spice field is in the middle of nowhere, so no adjacency bonuses. And red guy is right here, so... yeah, it's actually a pretty bad map. Very bad map for us.
What does Liet
Okay, we'll try 2
command?
versus 3 with 2 archers. 2 archers I think will be harder because you may not be able to lock down both archers. Not even a may not. You will not lock down 2 archers. You can only lock down 1.
We will help if we can.
Yes.
Arrakis is our home. We'll hunt them down.
On the lookout.
They cost more to take the further away they are. Also, even if you build spice, you need other things as well. You need to support your economy with other items. But yeah, if you would like, you can skip them, go further. If you don't die from supply, that is, then sure.
They don't belong here.
It's a little iffy here. What's my favorite faction? Probably Atreides. They seem very like average in everything, so quite flexible. Okay, this looks bad. I have to kill that archer, then I run away and let the tank heal. Not heal, but you know, not die.
We won't waste time.
The desert
And
will
this guy
surprise
needs the
you.
tank.
We're going. What does Liet command?
The desert will surprise you.
Okay, now we're equipped.
Get them.
Just needed the other guy to tank. So it's possible
We won't waste
to
time.
beat 2 archers, but it's micro intensive because you can't tank both archers. So one of the archers is going to do too much damage, and then we need to flee at the end, kinda. But possible. What do I need? What do I need? Got food, I got water. Got the discounty thing. Do research.
Let's get to business.
I want my product for money. Or kinda.
I wait. Agreed.
The other guy.
Ready for patrol. We'll look there.
Ooh, this is spice. I didn't even know this was spice. Alright, that's something. Maybe we shouldn't build this. And then put the spice thing up. Oh, do you get more authority? Is it the only the agents thing? Depending on what faction you're playing. If you're playing as Fremen, you can get authority by just getting more spice villages. One more here. So it's looking good.
What does Liet command? Arrakis is our home.
On the lookout. The trap is tightening.
We will help if we can.
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
Well, I guess with melee we should survive as well. Because this guy will tank and the other guy won't take so much damage. And then once this guy's dead, we can switch to tanking back again.
We'll look for invaders there. Taking position.
There you go, that should do it. Alright.
Yes. Received. All clear. As fast as I can.
We didn't pay the first tax though. Okay, as long as we pay the second one, we'll be fine. All to arms. Alright, let's rush Fadakin. Let's rush the Fadakins this time. 82 points.
Liet will move fast.
Yeah, you can also get authority from the sieges. That can happen. If you're not playing as Fremen, this is one of the opportunities to get. The other thing is paying your taxes. If you pay taxes consistently, the Emperor will give you more authority. but you have to pay like, you know, several times in a row without skipping. Make sure you pay your bills, then the Emperor will give you bonus authority. Other than that, there's no other way to get more authority. Just Fremen sieges and Emperor. The Fremen player themselves can get more from just owning spice fields. So there's an advantage there. But that's not something everybody can do.
Always stay alert. Yes. We'll look for invaders there. The invaders will fall.
I got the discounting thing up there. I don't need that up here, do I? Oh.
What does Liet command? We will help if we can. We're listening. We won't waste time.
We could go raiding as well.
Ready for patrol.
Anyway, the second bill we paid, so we cancelled out the penalties. But if we had paid the entire time, you know, the next one we may get a bonus.
On the lookout.
I wait. On our way. Arrakis is our home. We'll move fast.
266.
Liet,
115 to take. Let's go for Ash.
what does Liet command?
They don't belong
Oh, I can't go
here.
that way. This way.
We will help if we can.
In that case. The thing is, it's a little far.
We're listening.
Taking position. We'll look for invaders there.
Liet,
I'm not sure we'll run out of supply on the way back. Possible. Focus on getting money, because I want to buy the upgrades soon.
we're going. Arrakis is our home.
On the lookout.
I'm going too soon.
We will help if we can.
Alright, well, I don't think we need to switch. We take it. Or we just need water. But water's coming. I needed cash as well, but I'd rather keep it. So we can build stuff. Alright, we'll just wait. It'll be fine.
Liet, we'll hide our tracks.
It's a pretty good spot to hold, but then red is right up here, so we'll end up with adjacency to Kartag at the start. We could go aggressive and try to wipe him out fast. We are going military, so maybe we can do it. Certainly something we could consider doing. Yeah, he's right up here, right next to his base. He's expanded in the south. We pushed up north, see him, go straight for him. Okay, don't spend any more money because I'm about to hit. Come on. Okay. Do a bit more bendy stuff now. And put water here. Build the economy building. We're actually building it already. So
Arrakis is our home.
okay, so that spot is now 125 to take. We could just hold it and keep it. We could raid this one borderless after we keep this. And then, you know, maybe settle it later and then use that as a launch. Maybe we should even settle it early. But that's the difficulty is that if you settle it and you're not attacking the capital, then they're just gonna throw missiles at you when they attack it. So we're gonna lose out. Massively lose out. So it's a tough spot to hold. But we need to hold it to attack Kartak. So yeah, something to think about. How about we attack it first?
We are listening.
Yeah, I can go up, attack it first, just for the monies. This is 2 armor. So instead of hegemony from economic buildings, I could put the 2 armor for all military and rush Kartak dead. Of course, building 3 military buildings this early is unheard of.
On the lookout.
Liet will hide our tracks. We'll get them.
Yes.
There's no more spice on here. Just one. The upgrade. Get the spice. Uh-oh. 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 No way I can get it in time. But we already reinforced the southern. But yeah, I wasn't expected to get hit right away. We're right here.
We will help if we can. We'll move fast.
A nice spot for an ambush.
We'll get their water.
Always stay alert.
Range unit. It's possibly going to be painful.
Liet,
Wait a bit.
we won't
Going
waste time.
close.
Yes, Liet. You will have it.
The invaders will fall.
Arrakis is our home.
On the lookout.
What does Liet command?
Don't die. Fucking die, man. Super close.
Always stay alert.
Super close. Barely made it.
We're listening.
At this point we should be running with more troops though. But I'm being cheap and trying to save money so I can buy the fancy things first, then go heavy on the econ. I mean, go heavy on the military, because military costs upkeep. So once you buy military units, you're going to be paying more upkeep for it. And this one costs 6 gold. This one costs 6 gold. You know, so you'll be paying. This one costs 4 gold. When you start buying units, so the lesser your military that you can afford to run with, the more money you're going to save up. The gamble, though, you kind of have to gamble. Yeah, it's a gamble.
Arrakis is our home.
Now we take that for 5. Okay, let's see what the next tax is. Okay, we still have enough money for that. I mean, enough spice for that. And the exchange rate has not changed. It's still 1.9. Not great, but it's not terrible.
We're
And I want to
listening.
build some wonders, so I'm gonna go ahead.
We're going.
Yeah, but the research center does more.
We will help.
Guess you
if we
research.
can.
Now we only have 9 research. Without research centers,
We'll get their water.
we're not gonna do
The
very much.
desert will surprise you.
Liet,
See, if I can still conquer things and I can still raid with 2, then I'm spending less money and getting the same results, which is still conquering and still moving and still doing things.
Arrakis is our home.
If it stops me from like attacking, then definitely buy the warrior. But if I can still fight, if I can still pillage, then it's fine. No, they don't do anything except for the endgame. They give you 2 upkeep per day. 2 money per day. So it helps you get to the hegemony win. Otherwise you'll fall behind. It's cumulative. They give you 2 per day until you finish the game. The earlier you build it, the more you get. So you don't understand how the crafting workshop works. It's expensive, but if you want a hegemony win, you need to start stockpiling it.
What does Liet command?
What do you need? As fast as I can.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's occupied. Wow, he rushed into the polar cap. Okay. But his base is exposed, so if we attack it... Be nice if we could take it though. What's it gonna cost me? 166. So if we take it, then we'll be at war with him basically for the rest of the game. Okay, so I have that. I can buy the Fadakin, so I can go straight to Fadakin, skip all the other stuff. Very fancy. Very fancy. Okay, we'll get these 2, so I get the militias, and then I'll go this, and then try to get the intel building. So I'm not doing economy this run.
Liet,
Not really. So those Fadakins are gonna be super duper expensive. Kind of, but we didn't have to spend on warriors, so I guess we already saved a bit of money. We get more health, more XP gain, more regen. I need the armor one, but the armor one is gonna cost me 50. 12,000. Oh, was that a discount? We may have an event that gives us a discount. Yeah, there you go. Building construction cost is minus 20%. Damn. That would have been nice.
Arrakis is our home.
We could raid it again for cash.
We will help if we can.
We can attack it again afterwards when we really want to take it. Right now we can just raid it for cash. It's going to increase the cost of taking it, but
We're listening.
it's fine. I
We're ready
need
to
money.
hunt the invaders.
I need
We'll
money,
wait
and
there.
pillaging is the only way to get it fast.
Ready for patrol. Agreed.
Alright, we're in second place right now. Doesn't matter because you have to win in the end. That's the one that matters. Oh, there's heavy militias, but they're bloody expensive, so... Yeah, they're very expensive. I need militia. It's gonna cost the same as 4 of them. I have to go for the cheap ones first. Oh, are they fighting over it too? Yeah, they got it. Alright.
Liet, we won't waste time.
Fine. I could try to kill his guy, but... Not it.
What does Liet command?
Don't want to give him an early warning that I'm coming to kill him. Sneak right by before he notices.
I wait. We'll look there. Yes?
Okay, we know where all the important things are.
On our way.
This is too far away. We'll have to hold this before we can go up there. Anyway, it looks like nobody has contact yet. Maybe the blue in contact with the red. Maybe. Not sure if green is doing anything. Okay.
Arrakis is our home. We'll get their water.
The trap is tightening.
Nasty. Really hard.
We'll wait there. We'll look for invaders there.
Liet,
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
Power. I don't need the manpower yet, but I think I'm going to soon. Oh wait, I was almost able to get that. Oh, if only I didn't spend my fund. Spent it though. I spent it. I shouldn't have spent it because we were able to buy a building soon. Armor one, but that one's a really expensive one. Maybe no, that one I don't want. This is the one I want. This is the one I want. Armor one, I guess we'll have to do, but we don't have the plascrete for that. I don't really want to buy plascrete because that's the easier thing to farm. We're not getting a lot of plascrete though. Why am I? Oh, okay, that's because of this industrial regulations. They all hit me with it. Building is cheaper now though, so if I want to build something, it's actually a good time to do it. I get the discounts. Meetups. You have 9 points. How am I gonna get enough money? Don't know. I mean, now we need plus creep. 1500 of it. Unless I can trade for it. If someone wants to sell me plus creep.
How
Got
can
lots of
I
it, right?
help?
Okay, so I need 800. Because I need 500 gold. Yeah, this will do it. Before the discount's gone. Oh no, I still don't have enough. Shit. How much am I getting? Oh no. Some I need 100. Tell me you'll take it. Oh, I can't pay cash. I can't pay cash. I need the cash. How about some of this? Oh no, the price went up. But it was supposed to wait till the next bribe. Oh, we had the discount for 300 less. I could have done it, but bastards. You raised the price on me just when I was about to do it. You cheaters. You goddamn hacks. Oh well.
Arrakis is our home. We'll get them.
We'll rob these guys for money. What they do. Or maybe I can keep it now. But then I'll be at war with them and I don't have a military yet. Been keeping out until we could buy the quality units. Yeah, I'll probably just raid it for now. Because if we take it now, we'll be immediately fighting for the foreseeable future. And I don't want to be fighting yet. Not until I get some troops, right? Multiplayer would be so great for this game? Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great. Very micro intensive though. We're kind of already playing it like multiplayer because we don't pause, we don't save scum. So we're kind of playing it like multiplayer already. And I can say that it's very, very micro intensive. Combat's very intense. There's so much going on. Much going.
We're ready to hunt the invaders. The invaders will fall.
Okay, let's just do treaties with everybody since we can't use our authority.
Greetings.
Let's get to business. How can I help?
I have authority, I'm not spending it, may as well do.
We will help if we can.
Oh, did we buy heavy? Well, if I do that, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I can still afford it because it's mostly last Crete. Okay, so we have that. Do we need command points? Yes, but it's expensive. But they start with more XP levels, so I can start them at level 2. Doesn't fortification work on main building? Oh, No, it's isn't it 10 armor for everybody? Plus 10 armor, plus 100% health. Oh, does it only work for this? I thought it gave everybody 10 armor. Did I get it wrong? Did I get it wrong the entire time? I thought fortification gave my units 10 armor. Let me just check. You might be right though. You might be right. Let's check. I thought it gave everybody extra armor. Here's what's on the main base. Oh really? Oh damn. So I don't need it then. I thought it was. Oh, I always thought it was giving me everything for everything. So this is fucked. So I need cash to get the command post one then. Yeah, alright. So all along I thought that was the case. I thought I would be getting units upgraded. So then I don't really need it unless I'm getting attacked in my base, which is like almost never. Like that's almost never happening. We'll give the money to Harkonnens. I'd rather give them the money while I attack them. Fair, right? I attack you, then give me your money. So, I've always been rushing this because I thought I got armor and health. Okay, so that means I don't need this. So that's the one I can pass. Because that's the one where only if your base gets attacked, which is almost never. Like, only once or twice have I ever been attacked on my base. The game always ends for some other reason, right? So we may as well have training slots and all that other stuff. And additional manpower. But it's a small amount of manpower. Still, it's better than that. And I can recruit faster, which is useful. Anyway, this will give 20% power to all military units, so it's very strong. Bottom right blue building. What? There's a blue building that gives you stuff? Bazaar? That's our special building. District bonuses. What's a district bonus anyway? Oh, I can build that in that spot and still get the bonus. Right. I could have 4 attack power instead of 2. Really? So I could get both? What are you talking? What do you mean? Because this one only gives us 2 armor. Oh, you mean if you put it in a single slot? I don't get what you mean. So if I put it here... If I put it here, then I'll only get 2 power, right? Opening a bazaar in this district is very powerful. 40% building speed for all. In a 3 slot you get... Oh, does it double the bonuses you get? That good? I never really built it. Oh, applies the district bonus 1 more time. So either we double the attack power or we double the armor. Ah, I see. That is nice. That is interesting. I didn't know that. I never built it. Because these, only the Fremen get these ones. This is a special Fremen building. Interesting. So if I put it here, I get double attack power. Alright. Interesting. So it counts as anything and you can get double. Wow, this is cool. Okay, so maybe I'll build that then. That looks good. If you put it in this, you can't possibly get doubles for all, right? You get... Or do you? Research speed, you mean? Yeah, you get double research speed for all, which is actually not bad, right? Because I've never been able to research everything. If it's double research speed for everything, that's not bad.
What does Liet command?
I mean, not double research speed, like 40% research speed. Double the bonus for everything. That does sound interesting. Wait, what are we doing? Okay, we're building that, and then after that, that, and then we get the tech power. But I think we can start building military units already, because this is just +2 power. It's not as big a deal. I want to start smoking somebody.
Liet will hunt them down.
It'll take some time to build our forces anyway, so we'll just go there and get money first. Got to get the money. More space. Okay. Your sabotage has got to go. Kinda. Train 3 new units. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Can I do it now? I have to start, I guess. Oh wait. The research. If we complete this research, they start at higher levels, so I want that. It's 5 days. That first. Money for materials. I guess so, sure. Ooh, but we can't be part of it. Doesn't matter to us. Yeah, we would not have beaten him, even if we tossed everything we had. Expand to bottom, capped on authority. Yeah, but I don't have any units. Only have 2 units. Oh my, and I lost one. Worm ate it while I was busy looking at stuff. This game is micro crazy though. Yeah, you look somewhere else for a moment and then you lose your shit. Happens all the time. Kill my skirmishers first, since skirmishers don't get the Fadekin bonus. Still waiting on that tech. What days? Yeah, it looks.
Arrakis is our home. We're going.
What do you need? Received.
On the lookout. We're ready to hunt the invaders. We'll look for invaders there.
Walk straight to? Yeah,
A
they
nice
will.
spot
So
for an
this is super
ambush.
dangerous. They'll just march straight through that. I could go conquer the bottom first, since I am waiting for everybody.
We'll hide our
On the lookout. Taking position.
Yeah, we may as well, because we are capped and we're waiting
We'll look for invaders there.
on our troops before we go expand. I want to pump this one up a double. This is double armor, isn't it? Yeah, why not? Double armor. That's really nice. Okay, so I've got that. Now we do spy and logistics, so I can build a spy build.
Arrakis is our home. We won't
Just
waste
walking
time.
through this is gonna get us killed. Okay, so we have the tech, so I can buy units now. The expensive, super good ones. There's no time in there? They left. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, we signed deals with everybody.
How?
Good. that down so we fight better.
What does Liet command? We will help if we can.
Yeah, and it stacks with all the military power bonuses that you can get from your buildings, all that. So it definitely is nice. But I went for armor instead. We are bottom.
Liet,
Ericus belonged to the
The
Fremen.
Harkonnen. I'm gonna fight the Harkonnen.
listening. Shahalud will.
We will fight the Harkonnen. And it will be glorious. And I what the I need some more range units though. Need to strip armor on the base. Worms have something to chew. Armor is good too when you're fighting, because it makes your supply drop more valuable. Adds more value to the supply drops.
Arrakis is our home.
Yes.
Liet,
So we survived
We
with
must
barely
go
an
now.
army for a very, very long time. That saved us a bit of money, but not that much. Bit.
We trust you, Liet. This
We'll wait there.
listening.
These guys, 1000 HP, 17 attack. That's only because they're low level. To level up, they'll be super badass. As long as I can keep them alive and not dead.
Ericus belonged to
We'll look for invaders there.
Listening.
They'll eat our Christnames. Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
You will have it.
The desert will surprise you.
We trust you, Liet.
Yeah, maybe go all the way down to this spice field. This one will be too close to the bad guys, although the blue guys may come after us as well. This is a desert. Only spot, and that one
Liet,
work.
We have no
The invaders will fall.
And then the next one gives us only if there are spice collectors in the same region. Per spice collector in the same region. So only good for attacking spice or defending spice region.
lead us to freedom.
We'll get the building to make.
Liet,
We trust you, Liet.
No lunch for you, Wormy. Oh, is water? Oh crap. I did not realize. Okay, let's cancel a trade with somebody.
Listening. Dispatch.
We must go now.
Lead us to freedom. Your higher job.
Their armor won't on the lookout.
We trust you, Liet.
We're listening. We'll get them.
We'll send them to their shade. Which shall I lose favor?
Okay, and then we will hit that. Oh wait, it's been hit. Yeah, it's been hit, so I can't hit it anymore. Was considering hitting that.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
Alright, Eric. I don't know what you're doing in Dune, but sure.
Liet. Shahalud will.
A nice spot for an amp.
Okay, so now we go poke the bear. Poke the great red bear.
Listening.
I need a lot of water because I want a cool on. I don't think I need a cool on in this position though, because it's right next to the base. But you know, cool-ons are pretty sweet.
We're go.
We'll wait there.
Probably want one anyway. Ah, don't I?
Liet.
Broke. How about we just nah, it's too long a distance. We won't be able to make the.
Which shall I?
We'll look for invaders
We'll have to walk it
there.
because the worm can't take us that far. I gotta remember to buy dishes here later. This is possibly frontline. If anybody just expands out in this direction, it will become a frontline. And if we don't, the AI has been changed, so they'll attack 2 tiles away now. So
Always stay alert.
much danger there.
Ericus belonged to the Fremen.
Taking position.
We trust you, Liet.
The desert will surprise you.
Listening.
Yes.
Max out my in. So I can do this one, but then don't turn it in because reason to turn it in. Lousy pay, constant danger. Alright, soldier. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, soldier boy. Hope you're enjoying the lousy pay out there. Alright, so we have the water to poke in that. We need warrior training time and all that. Okay, we don't really want to ally. Oh, this one's really nice though. Alright, we'll take it. 20% more Solari. I mean, Solari is just... Oh wait, that's free upkeep? What the fuck? Of course I'm paying that. I get so much more money if I don't have to pay upkeeps. But then, I'll have very low authority input if I keep doing this. Okay, that will do, that will do. Don't have to ally with everybody, right?
Arrakis is our home.
Just some dudes.
Listening. Shah-Halud willing.
On the village without upkeep. That's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. That's the one, right?
Are we needed?
Yeah, I need to get that building as well. Also, there's a tech that lets me get a 6 slot, so I will definitely be getting that 6 slot later. Anyway, you don't want to do this because you want things like water, you know. Blastcrete I may be able to drop, but water and all that, yeah, you don't drop those. Because you can only build one each building.
We must go
Just
now.
don't drop them.
We'll appreciate what we'll meet. The caravan goes on.
Okay, hopefully this guy can march through the desert because he's supposed to be a caravan, right? I was assuming this guy can just walk straight through the desert because he's got like crazy supplies, right? He should be able to. He's a freaking caravan. Come prepared.
Arrakis belong to the
You were
Fremens.
born prepared. Yeah, right. We get that, and then yeah. Oh, we can build the tech, the intel building thingy too. If I can swing a bit of cash and a bit of whatever. Water? Water, yes. I need to militarize this area as well. If they get attacked, it would be super annoying. So that's all my money, so I don't think I'm buying a building anytime soon because I need to militarize this area as well. Get the discounty thing, right? Alright, up with the stuff. Alright, so we're broke,
Lead us to
but
freedom.
we are
You're hired to
We'll take them by
Capable.
surprise.
oh crap. We're missing a bunch. We are building water though. Building water, so just have to wait for the water to complete. Yeah, alright.
We carry the clan. Are we needed? No drop will be spilled.
Yeah, I can stay here and then everyone else can move off.
We'll look for invaders.
Wow, there's
there.
so much lag when they applied that shader effect. The invisibility shader, when I switched to high rag, it was like a couple of seconds of wait. That is just so laggy.
lead us to freedom.
Oh, they're attacking it. Shit.
Lead.
Well, we're going to war with
We'll
them
avoid
A nice
anyway,
spot
so we
for an
may as well
ambush.
just, you know, frickin' go for it. Pillage attack.
Arrakis belong.
Taking position.
Lead us to freedom. Shah-Halud willing. This path is dry. We have no fear.
It's just war! Alright, Mr. Kartik. He doesn't have the defensive upgrades yet, so may be able to take him out a bit easier.
Listening.
Uh-oh. He has contact with us, so this probably needs units too. Trying not to spend though. I'm trying not to spend because I can buy a thingy soon. I want to buy that. You have to not spend money. It's so hard. So hard to not spend money when you know you might want it. Oh wait, I'm low manpower. Fuck. What happened to my manpower? What happened to my manpower? It tanked like crazy. Better build a manpower thingy here before I go crazy.
Listening.
Okay, now I can build a thing. Quick. Build. Intelligence agency. Yay.
We trust you, Liet.
Rebel event? Is there? What rebel? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did I miss a rebel? God damn, where is the rebel? Where are you, rebels? Scum? Where are you? Don't see it. Did I miss it? Did I lose an agent? Because there are some
We
events that
trust you,
lose
Liet.
agents as well.
Ericus belong.
We must go now.
Alright, here we go.
We
Time to
welcome
partay.
you, Liet.
With the partayers. Okay, manpower is really shit. I have no resources to pump it. Yeah, I have no resources to pump it anywhere. Take me a while to fix. Unless I trade. What do we want?
Let's get to
hate me.
business.
I just need a couple hundred. I'll give you some intel like, with something. There you go. Good. Oh wait a second! I lost something. What? Oh, that was the rebel event? I didn't even see a highlight rebel thingy happening over there.
Liet.
Where are the rebels? Yeah, you see, it's not so obvious. You think it's obvious
nice
because you're not
spot
playing
for
the
an
game. It's
ambush.
easy to sit back and criticize. Trust me, if you were streaming, I can sit back, backseat you and point out all the little things you're missing. All of them.
Listening. Sharp.
Happens to
Taking
everybody.
position.
When you're playing the game, it's narrow-sighted, you can't really see. When you're not playing the game, it's easy to see everything because you're not doing anything.
Listening.
That's what happened.
We'll avoid.
We'll.
That's weird. There is new thingy. Alright, we'll have to fix this. Where else?
How can I
Ourselves.
help?
Yeah, 50 bucks. Base, huh? Okay, that should help once we get this thing sorted out.
Listening.
This.
We must go now.
Bless the Maker and his water. We'll appreciate what we'll meet.
Listening. You're hired.
They don't belong here.
And Super Cheesecake, you press the I key. Press I for the overlay. The extra stuff overlay. And of course, now I'm missing water. Oh, I got another one.
Trust you,
A nice spot for an ambush.
Liet? Yes, Liet.
Let's see. Can I not trade? Touch.
The Kulons are quiet.
Our grist knives are unsheathed.
Freaking rebels, man. I hate those rebels. I don't have manpower. Yep, I sure don't.
On the lookout.
Are we needed?
Rebels are some kind of hidden mini game because they show up as gray and black completely blends into everything on the screen.
Listening.
It's like a what do you call those spot the puzzle type mini games where you're looking and like, where's Wally? You're trying to obscure the damn things. It's infuriating. Where are the worms? Well, when you see fighting, then you see worms.
We'll wait.
We ain't got worms without fighting. Done. Now the cash is gone to shit. Great. And that's us. Oh yeah, that's because we're not trading with everybody again. Go, go, go.
Greetings. Let's get to business. How can I help?
And the guy whose ass I'm kicking, please give me money.
We trust you, Liet.
It's kind of stupid, but that's the mechanic. You trade with everyone, including your enemies, because that's how you get money. In fact, I think you get more from your enemies. Because that is the way. Manpower building upkeep is really steep too. Maybe I just put a manpower building here. Very, very steep upkeep thingy. I get the discounts. I mean, I could trade for some materials so I
Let's
can
get to business.
upgrading stuff. But the guy who likes me better.
How can I help?
100 material. Good trade. Good trade. Okay, that'll do it.
Listening.
I need another missile thingy here as well, ideally, so that when they spawn nonsense to send at me, I am in range. Fight them.
Ericus belong to the...
They need us there. The slow way is the safe way.
Ericus belong. Liet.
The desert will surprise you.
Ericus belong to the Fremens.
Okay, so I can do more stuff now. Good. Here nothing's happening. Yeah, I left this in reserve so I can just get intel whenever I need it. All that in reserve.
Listening.
Ready? Okay.
We will help if we can.
Just.
Listening.
Oh yeah, there's no way to. Once we go in, they'll attack.
Ericus
So
belong to the Fremen.
Their armor won't stop us.
We trust you, Liet. Listening. Lead us to freedom. We trust
Working good. Might not need the second missile launcher.
Yes.
The worms don't attack when you move. The worms attack when you make noises in this game.
On the lookout.
So it depends how much noise you're generating.
A nice spot for an ambush. Yes. Always stay alert. We'll wait there. Taking position. We'll wait there. On the lookout.
Arrakis is our home.
On the lookout. We must go now. They don't.
Yes, Liet.
The desert will surprise you. The trap is tightening. We'll wait there.
We trust you, Liet.
Yes.
Shah-Halud willing.
Excellent. Now I can go get the spice. Heal up a bit.
We're go.
We'll look for
Okay, so
invaders
we're on
there.
track. We killed the guy about 10k. Atreides is the second biggest threat because he can just win. I hate it when they just do. Alright, he's got 31 out of 37. Okay, because we wiped him out, so he can't go for political win yet.
Our Krishna.
Their armor
It's
won't
good.
stop. We're ready to hunt the invader.
We welcome you, Liet. We carry the clan's water.
Sure do. You sure do. Okay, now I don't need the missile battery anymore. Can still use the military base. For now at least. Probably not gonna keep it though, because it's costing me a bomb. And I'm poor. Poor people can't use these things. They're for rich
We
people.
trust you, Liet.
I need to fix the economy and I need defensive militias. Yeah, let's get hegemony stuff so we don't fall too far behind. Because I don't want them winning, you know, when I'm not looking. So blue and green are not really fighting, but sort of fighting, but not really. You know what I mean? They're sort of engaging each other, but not really. Just sorta. Anyway, I can see a clean approach. I either take this one and go in, or I take that one and go in. This one looks like a good spot. Maybe we raise this guy on the way.
Lead us to freedom. Listening. This path is dry.
A nice spot for an
I love that you
ambush.
can just kind of sneak in with this guy.
We're going.
But we might need to be careful here. Careful.
We trust you, Liet.
I could take this too on the way. Nah, it's too expensive. We could raid it for money.
The invaders
Just get some money on the way in.
Yet we have no fear.
The Kulons are quiet.
taking position.
The Kulons are quiet.
We can raid everything on the way there.
Yet
The desert will surprise you.
Since we are so good at these long distance raids. Also full on Lance Racket. Ooh, Lance Red Guard. Try that one? The requirements. Oh, I have the requirements. Oh, I cannot be eligible for it because we're Fremen. Fremen just aren't eligible for all the shiny stuff. I'll vote for House Harkonnen. All my money. I don't want you having
Arrakis belong to the
nonsense
Fremen.
Lance Red.
The Kulons are quiet. We carry the clan's water.
Yahaya Jahada. This path is dry.
Oh, I was going to go here. I think I went the wrong way. Kinda went. Got lost and went the wrong way.
Chris,
We'll take them by surprise.
Right, I have to micro some other stuff. Oh wait, I got the fancy militia. Yeah. Out of money? Oh shit! God fucking damn it, man! I can't see them. Well, I don't have time to go back, so we're gonna lose that. I lost a unit too. I lost somebody. Shit, son. Yep, I can't help it. We lost that one. Yeah, I should put them on counter engines. It would at least slow it down.
lead us to freedom.
Yeah, it would have not prevented it, but would have slowed it down. Actually, it wouldn't really prevent it. It would just help slowing it down. There's only a 20% chance you'll catch the mission and catch the agent. But they'll still do the mission. So they'll still do it and then you catch them after. It won't really stop it. It'll just be less likely to keep happening. But you can't really stop it. Anyway, those are really annoying. Network. Go for the command power, because I could use
Lead us
more
to
command
freedom.
power. Not die.
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
I don't know if I can afford a second small army just for, you know, like maybe a couple of mercs and a dude just to fight rebels. I don't know if they can beat 4 rebels with 3 guys.
What do you need?
But that's the only stuff I can afford to run right now.
The Kulons are...
We're listening.
Did I win that one? No, let's see.
The desert.
Are we needed? We welcome you, Liet.
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
We keep expanding. There's no point constantly attacking because he'll just keep expanding.
No drop will be spilled.
We'll just take the ones next to the base, use them to attack. Maybe even keep this one because this is adjacent, right? Hang on, no, this is this way. Just grab that and then push on him. This is not fully developed, so it's not even that valuable.
Ericus belonged to the Fremen.
We must go now.
Yes, we're here.
Always
Okay, so we're
stay
trying
alert.
a third,
We'll look
like,
for invaders
rebellion handling group. See if they can handle the rebellion.
We trust you, Liet.
But it's, you know, having to split your army is always terrible. Your main army is going to be weaker as a result.
Bless the Maker.
Get some.
Liet? We're going.
No, we're not getting supplies. Not working.
Lead us to freedom.
Are we needed?
They'll meet our crysknives.
I thought I was supposed to get supplies, but it didn't work, so we lost the guy.
Listening. Our crysknives are unsheathed. They'll meet our crysknives. Lead us to freedom. We'll avoid the sun. We have no fear. We trust you, Liet.
The slow way is the safe way.
Their armor won't.
Listening.
The desert will surprise you.
Let's get to business.
We need. Nope. Tuskreet. Tuskreet has no
trust you,
cost
Liet.
to upkeep though, so that's something I always spam. Doesn't cost us anything to keep that.
We have no.
The invaders will fall. On the lookout.
We'll stay somewhere in the
We'll wait
middle,
there.
and then I guess we can deal with rebellions happening all over the map. Any? Not really. Not really. I don't want to spend money on this. It's so expensive. I don't really need intel.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
This one I hold and keep.
Listening.
We're
What do you
ready
need?
to hunt the invaders.
Yeah. That's alright. Hopefully we don't get too weak because we had to split.
We welcome you, Liet. They need us there. We'll appreciate what we'll meet.
Don't need influence. Refinery, yes. But then again, they'll destroy it because the Fremen don't use the same types of refineries.
We carry the clan's water.
They use the fancy pants versions.
The caravan goes on.
Listening.
You don't understand why the Fremen have to pay the tax if they cannot be on the land. I don't know either. We can use dumpers to travel, but dumpers have limited travel distance. You can't like go from top to bottom. It won't work. They won't let you. So as cool as it is, it has its limitation. Oh, why don't I cap that back now that I have
On the
a quick
lookout.
response force?
A nice spot for an ambush.
Maybe they can handle that.
Yes.
They can retake the lost land and, well, maybe I can fix my economy while I'm at it.
Liet.
What shall I?
We must go. On the lookout.
We trust you, Liet. We'll send.
Their armor won't stop us. Taking position. We'll take them by surprise.
Lead us to freedom. We're going. Liet, what shall I lose favor? We have no fear.
Are we needed?
Yeah, it didn't have a refinery, it's gone. Because their refinery is not the same as our refinery.
We're ready to hunt the infidel.
Yahya Jahada.
We welcome you, Liet.
Always stay alert. Their armor won't stop us.
We're here. We won't fail.
Hope I don't have to micro that one because I have no time.
On the lookout.
We trust you, Liet.
We're ready to hunt the invaders. The desert will surprise you.
They'll meet our Christmas.
There's no time to monitor when everything goes bad, so yep, we just do what we can. Attention is basically elsewhere right now.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens. Listening. Our grist knives are unsheathed.
Yes.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
No, it doesn't.
We trust you, Liet.
They don't belong.
We'll avoid the sun. Yahaya Jahada. Listening. We'll avoid the sun. With Shalahalu's favor.
Bless the Maker and his water.
Lead us to freedom. We're going. Listening.
Always stay alert. We must go now. Their armor won't stop us. We're ready to hunt the invaders. Always stay alert. A nice spot for an ambush.
We'll send them to their shade.
The invaders will fall.
Yahaya Jahada.
We're ready to hunt the invaders. We'll wait there. Taking position. We must go now. We'll wait there.
This path is dry.
The desert will surprise you.
Lead us to freedom. With Shalahalu's favor. We're going. This path is dry. Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
We'll take them by surprise.
Listening. Shahalud willing. We trust you, Liet. Our grist knives are unsheathed.
Oh shit.
Yes.
We'll avoid the sun.
Are we needed? No drop will be spilled.
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
The base spot is always safe, so
The desert will surprise you.
as long as you're inside the base, you will always be safe.
Always stay alert.
Lead us to freedom.
The desert will surprise you. A nice spot for an ambush. We're ready to hunt the invaders. Always stay alert.
We trust you, Liet. Lead us to freedom.
The desert will surprise you. They don't belong.
We're going. Listening. Lead us to freedom. We'll avoid the sun. With Shalahalu's favor.
Oh no!
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
I mean, I was just moving away. Oh my god, even my Marlow thingy got eaten. Fuck me. That's bad. Too long the thingy got eaten up.
Lead us to freedom.
Always stay alert.
Alright, let's bugger out
belong to the
because
Fremens.
it's costing us.
We'll avoid the sun.
Oh no, they're still here.
This path is dry.
Yikes.
Which shall Ahalud's favor?
Okay, well they're down to 7k, but
On the lookout.
worms are still hanging. I gotta get rid. Wait, why can't I buy anything? Water? What happened to my water?
The Kulons are quiet.
The hell happened to my water?
We're ready.
Yes. On it.
Taking position.
Let's go.
Yet. This path.
We must go now.
Okay, let's go back to safety because
We trust you, Leah.
I don't want to
We'll
lose
wait.
every damn thing. Whoa, 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 whoa!
We'll look for
We're going.
Whoa! What the heck? They're still here.
We're ready to hunt.
Do you
Shahalud
ever
willing.
go somewhere else, buddy?
Lead us to freedom. We're
We'll
going.
take that thing so I have another place to hide out.
Our grist knives
Oh, I have
are
no money.
unsheathed.
Fuck me. I might be kicking your ass, but can I have some trade, please?
How can I help? Let's get to business.
Let's get to business, shall we?
The desert will surprise you. A nice spot for an ambush.
401? Alright, I'm just gonna pillage that then. And then we have to come after Mr. Blue Boy. Blue Boy is somewhere else altogether. Any water here? No. More spice. What do I want with this? Try Halut Temple. Oh, I can't do that yet? What about... No, oh, maintenance center might be okay.
What do you need?
Yeah, that might be
Lead us
something
to
I can...
freedom.
Alright, we gotta wait for the worms to go away because the worms are like freaking hungry.
This
Taking position.
we
It's all
trust
good,
you,
man.
Leah.
It's all good. We'll just chill here. Don't really. Everything we build is gonna cost us money to upkeep. Knowledge one's the cheapest though. Still use knowledge.
Ericus
Sort of.
belong to the Fremen. We trust
Alright,
you,
I'm feeling
Leah.
like it should be safe to
Which
go
shall
now.
Ahalud's favor.
Safe? The
We'll
worms
avoid
gone
the
home?
sun.
Sure they have. Sure they have. Alright, feel good, feel good. Now I need money, lots of it. So we can get us a new, fresh army. Maybe I have nothing to do.
We trust you, Leah.
I can go smoke these guys. while we wait for the second batch of dudes to get ready.
The desert will surprise you.
Alright, do you wanna buy
How
my
can I
musket?
help?
Help by selling stuff? Okay.
Listening.
Always stay alert.
Lead us to freedom.
We're ready to hunt the invaders. We'll wait there. We must go now. Taking position.
Oh, he turned off combat so he can't attack.
On the lookout.
I can go to the next town though.
Taking the
We're going.
on the lookout. We must go now.
It's your Hanu's favor. Listening.
Always stay alert. The desert will surprise you. We'll wait there. We'll look for invaders there. They don't belong there. Taking position. Yes. Taking position.
Ericus belong. Lead us to freedom.
Actually, I don't want to take it. Just free it, I guess.
They don't belong. Yes.
Lead us to.
Yes.
Take a Sure. Actually, you can. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me show you.
Yes.
We ditch the plastic
Lead us to freedom.
Bless the Maker and his water.
hunt the invaders.
Forward!
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
Oh dear, the smuggler's at 16k in Germany. Good dear.
Listening. We'll send them to their shade.
The desert will surprise you.
We trust you, Leah.
Oh no, one guy's dead. Starved, couldn't help it. Oh, what was he doing here? In the wrong spot.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
On the lookout. We must go now. Yes.
We're here. We're listening.
Yes.
I'll take control of the water thingy. Or at least get rid of it so that he can't have it.
Listening. We're going.
The desert will surprise you.
We trust you, Leah.
Yes.
They'll meet our Chris knives.
Extra agent special. Oh man, that's not good. Ah, but never mind, I can't. Yeah, there's no risk yet because it's 35 or 37.
Listening.
Risk yet.
We trust you, Leah.
Will soon.
The desert will surprise you.
More damage to their bases. 100% damage received, but that's for bases as well? Oh, okay. Five plus 16, so good call on that. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
We're ready to hunt the invaders. The
Yes.
desert will surprise you. The invaders will fall.
We trust you, Leah. Ericus belonged to the Fremens. Ericus, listening. We're going.
What do you need?
Freedom.
Okay, smoke dude's stuff.
We trust you, Leah. We trust you, Leah. We'll send them to their
desert will surprise you. Always stay alert. We're ready to hunt the invaders.
The Kulons are quiet.
That's good. That's
What do you need? We're listening.
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
We're listening.
The desert will surprise you. We'll look for invaders there.
What do you need? Moving.
Yes.
guys on a free.
What do you need?
Listening.
Always stay
We're listening. What do you need?
on the lookout.
Okay,
We're
Radius to
here.
freedom.
Yes.
then this will be
The Kulons
Or-
are quiet.
so he can wait here.
Ericus belong to the Fremens.
We'll appreciate what we'll meet.
I mean, they might be coming, so I better stay around.
A nice spot.
Bless the Maker and his water.
I better stay around. They look like they're coming. Yep, they're coming.
We're here.
We're ready to
What do you need?
Oh, I've defaulted twice already. But I have no choice, I can't pay. Can't afford to pay. We need that for sure.
We're listening.
We have no.
We'll take them by surprise.
Then maybe we'll stop defaulting on it.
Lead us to freedom. We'll send them to their shade.
We're
Lead us
listening.
to freedom.
Are we needed? They need us
What
there.
do you need?
We welcome you, Liet.
We trust you, Leah.
We must go now.
Lead us to
listening.
freedom.
We're here.
We're going.
Okay, as long as no sandworm eats us in the way, be okay. Good capture.
We trust you, Leah.
Go finish him off. 100% damage received. Alright, that'll do. Cannot attack. Oh, 0 damage. Very, very good. Oh dear, did you really have to walk through that shit? Really? Imbeciles. You imbeciles.
Listening. We trust you, Leah.
Well, if I need the money that desperately, but if not, I'd rather not sell it back to them because it makes him stronger. It does make him stronger. I don't like doing that.
We welcome you, Liet.
Yeah, fly off somewhere while I stomp your base. 7k left. Should be good for it.
Are we needed? No drop will be spilled.
We're here.
They don't belong here.
What do you need?
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
Just gonna not bother about the units and just stomp the base because it's got not much left. Then after that, Gotta go for blue guy. It's probably the best way. We go from a top as well.
Lead us to freedom.
We're listening.
This is gonna be our first domination victory if we manage to pull it off. I think I'll take the sandworm and then grab something nearby. Like one. Take the sandworm taxi. Manpower is good. Nope, nope. Now it's just about us trying to fix the economy well enough that we can pay taxes, otherwise the Saduka are coming. I mean, I have to pay my bills and I have to pay a lot of other stuff. Okay, so let's take the taxi across. I think you can do that.
We'll avoid
Taking the
Are we needed? The caravan
Yes.
goes on.
We're here.
Yes.
We'll
Oh.
wait
Or maybe
then.
take that.
Fail.
Okay, let's see. Oh yes, we can get very close. Do it.
On the lookout.
What do you need?
The desert will surprise you. The invaders
listening.
fall.
Ericus belong to the
Surprise, motherfucker! Good
Trust you,
lord!
Lead. They'll meet our Chris This path is dry.
Are we not fighting something?
Ericus belong to the Fremens.
I actually need to take this. What's that? Oh shit.
We shall
A nice spot for
What do you need?
We carry the clan's water.
How much do I need to take it? 357.
We trust you, Lead. Lead us to freedom.
We'll take them by surprise.
We welcome you, Liet.
Yes. We're ready to hunt the invaders. The desert will surprise you.
Lead us to freedom.
We're ready to hunt the invaders. The desert will surprise
We're
you.
listening. On our way.
Yes. Taking position.
No, it's free. Fremen travel, it's not overpowered. I don't really think it's overpowered because it's not cheap. I mean, it's not full range. You can't go from like bottom to top. You have to go like to the middle, and then middle you have to go again. You only get 3 users of it, so and it recharges very slowly. so it's not overpowered in my opinion. That's my take on it. It's not overpowered.
On the lookout. They don't belong here.
Listening, Yahaya Jahada. They'll meet our Chris knives. Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
Yes. Ready for battle.
The desert will surprise you.
We have no fear.
The desert will surprise you.
Lead us to freedom.
Always stay alert.
Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
We'll take them by surprise.
We're going.
On the lookout.
We shall lose favor.
Fucking micro got me.
The desert will surprise you. The desert will surprise you. On the lookout.
Listening, our Chris knives.
The trap is tightening.
We trust you, Liet. Ericus belonged to the Fremens.
On the lookout. We must.
We'll avoid the sun.
I screwed up big time here.
We'll wait then.
The Kulons are quiet.
We shall
A nice spot.
lead us to freedom.
The desert will surprise you. Taking position.
Liet,
Always stay alert. We must go now.
lead us to freedom. Ericus belonged to the Fremens. Lead us to freedom.
A nice spot.
Bless the Maker and his water.
We trust you, Liet.
We carry the clan's water.
Lead us to freedom.
Always stay alert.
Okay, my dead placed. How we doing? How we doing? Alright, they're not gonna win instantly, so we're okay.
On the lookout.
On it.
Liet,
Maybe we won't need the back end team now. This one is... Where's the one that gives me another infiltration defense? Ah, this one. Be after this. Oh no, we were doing economy? Ah, it's fine too, I guess.
We're here.
In the middle of combat, I wanted to do a crowd manipulation to try to take out some of their econ stuff, but it's pretty hectic. Yeah, he's busy capturing stuff. It's very hectic. And I couldn't pay that 3 times now. Can I pay now? Oh my god, no, I can't. I can't.
lead us to
It's
freedom.
just gonna get worse. I have to kill him quickly. Okay, this will help definitely because it'll help us deal with all the nonsense in the way.
We trust you, Liet.
This has no upkeep at all, so it's... Put that there then. Okay, why don't we run the guy down?
Yes.
Or just...
We'll
him in?
wait there.
Well,
Moving.
you see, there's a very limited range. You usually can't go too far, and sometimes obstacles block the way, so it's weird. The sandworms are not a teleportation. They need to... They also have pathing, so sometimes you can't go too far. Like, yeah, here we can't reach it. We can get to about here. Maybe we can go attack this spot first.
Ericus belong to the Fremens. We'll send them to
Yeah,
the
let's liberate
shade.
them here. Yeah, we'll harass him.
We're here.
Multiple location.
Which shall I lose favor?
Hopefully no sandworms.
We're ready to hunt the invaders. Always stay alert.
What do you need? On our way.
On the lookout. We'll look for invaders there. The
We're listening.
desert will surprise you.
Let's go.
Yet,
Okay, manpower is bad. Plascrete is bad. Plascrete here. Oh shit, that's gonna attack. Ah, see, just when I left. Just when I freaking left, my Plascrete goes to shit. Freaking wonderful, man. Just freaking wonderful.
yet,
Oh well, let's just...
Shalud willing.
We have a little bit of it. Can I build Plascrete here? Nope, I can't. Do manpower. And then make the Plascrete problem worst.
Lead us to freedom.
On the lookout.
Ericus belong to the Fremens.
Bless the Maker and his water. The caravan goes on. The slow way is the safe way.
Listening. We have no fear.
Send them to take that, and then we'll launch our attack.
Ericus belong to the Fremens. We
We're
trust
here.
you, Liet.
Are we needed?
Ericus belong to the
Nope.
Fremens.
Managed to fight that off. Fight this off.
Lead us to freedom. We're going. Our grist knives are unsheathed. We'll send them to the shade.
Yes. We won't fail.
We're going.
The desert will surprise you.
We trust you, lad.
Yes, we'll get them.
Always stay alert.
Yeah, no, he's building something else.
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
What do you need?
Always stay alert.
Ericus belong to the Fremens.
We're listening. I'm moving.
Lead us to freedom.
On the lookout. We'll take them by surprise. Yes.
We trust you, lad.
1k left, we got this. Our first domination win. Like full domination, killing domination. We killed all 3 enemies, so it's completely legit. Maximum difficulty, nothing disabled.
Always stay alert.
Glorious victory for us. Victory! Victory! Woo! We done it. We done it, guys. It's max difficulty, it's insane. Those are other tweaky things you could do. We've done it. We've beaten every faction on Insane, live on stream. Woo! We done it, boys. We've already beaten Harkonnen. We've already beaten everything. We've beaten everything. I think Harkonnen is one of the easier factions, actually. Atreides and Harkonnen are the easiest ones. Atreides easier than Harkonnen, actually. So I think now that I've played and beaten all, I think it's fair to say that Atreides are the strongest faction. They're the strongest faction I've played because they have multiple paths to victory. The military is strong enough. They've got that Halleck Gurney guy who is so good. He gives your units level 2 at start, and then multiple ways to win, and it's the easiest ways to win as well. Yeah. How did I win with Harkonnen? I assassinated everybody. I did the Harkonnen way. I murdered everyone. I murdered all 3 enemies. So we've beaten it all. Let's see the gloriousness of the victory. Yeah, I won hegemony on Atreides. I didn't know how to play at the time when I was playing Atreides. So the thing is, I was the worst player when I was playing Atreides, and I still found it the easiest thing to win with. So that kind of tells you how strong it is, because I was bad at the game. I didn't even know half the mechanics I do now, and I still beat insane difficulty. So that should give you an indicator how much more powerful Atreides is. If I go back and play Atreides, I'm gonna do so much better because now I know how to play. I know more mechanics. I know all more things that's going on. More things about what's going on. I mean, I could not do worse with Atreides now. So I think power level, I would go with Atreides is number 1. Number 2, Harkonnen. But it's a close fight with Fremen for number 2. I think Harkonnen is slightly better because they have their assassination is so much easier. You can kill somebody quickly, that'll take them out, and then you can still expand and win by hegemony. Fremen are powerful, but their units are very expensive, so it's kind of evened out. They don't have air bases, so it's harder for them to defend against rebels because they can't fly. you can't just expect to use worms go everywhere because it's not possible. You only have 3 worms, and then it takes a very long time to recharge. And they also don't travel max distance. So it means that if you put your guys in the center, like if we put our guys in the center, they might not even be able to reach this one. So maybe I'll have to go to here and then I have to run the rest of the way. So you can't really defend a very large base easily with Fremen. They can conquer a large base, but they can't deal with rebellions. I've beaten everything. I don't know, what do you guys want? You want me to play some more? I want to go back to X4. X4 is such a good game. Yeah, there's ways to make it more difficult, just increasing all the settings to wacko levels. Hattie, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. The most powerful ability that the Harkonnen have is the ability to sacrifice an agent to get 80% speed on the thing. 80% discount as well. So it means that the final stage of the assassination is 5,000 gold, 1,000 influence. If you sacrifice an agent, it becomes 200 influence to complete it, and 1,000 gold. And there's 0 events. It cancels all possible events. So it bypasses all events, and the mission cannot be detected. So your agents will never be captured too. It's really powerful. It's really powerful. That's why I'm thinking Harkonnen, easy second place. Fremen lagging a little bit behind, because the only way they can win is fighting and hegemony. But Harkonnen can win by hegemony and can assassinate everybody. So it's pretty strong. I don't have Elden Ring. Yeah, I can do it in the early stages, but you see, each time you do it, you sacrifice an agent permanently. So if you do it 3 times, then how are you going to kill the other 2 guys, you know? So you can still get agents, right, through the agent recruit speeds and all that, but due to the fact that it's a permanent loss, you know, it takes like 20 minutes to get an agent. If you speed it up with other buffs, you know, it's still going to take some time to replenish. So you can use it for the earlier stages, but it's more costly. You probably won't do it for the first guy. The first guy you kill, you probably only use it for the 3rd stage. And then the next 2 guys, if you have like 15 agents, then yeah, sure, toss them. Yeah, you can turbo kill one of them if you're worried about it. It matters a lot. It matters a lot because it cuts all events. Events can really waste a lot of time and resources. You'll be paying and paying and paying. They'll say like, do this, you gotta pay even more money to complete the mission. Or you delay it by 200%. You're like, oh, all kinds of nonsense. And then agents get captured and all kinds of nonsense. It's really expensive to buy your agents back too. So I realized it is so good if you can just sack one agent and then skip all the shenanigans, all the nonsense. Your agents won't get captured. You know, 80% speed ups, 80% cost reduction. It's just insanely strong. I love it. Without Harkonnen? No, I managed to assassinate well, not all 3, but I remember playing smugglers and I almost killed all 3 with assassination. I killed 2 of them and then the last guy won with hegemony or something. Yeah, I tried assassination with smugglers and it almost worked. Almost worked. Almost got the 3rd guy. But you can do it. You can definitely do it because I almost killed 3 with smugglers. Smugglers also have that shenanigan that lets you do the spy stuff a little bit better. But it's not that great. Harkonnen is definitely number 1 when it comes to spy stuff. So I think Harkonnen is strong. The units are not so great. But because their economy can be good, and because, you know, spy stuff is super critical in this game. It's not like you're just spying. Everything is reliant on your spy ops. Everything is reliant on espionage. Your abilities, everything is relying on it. So it's super critical to gameplay. All your abilities, all your heals, everything is relying on that. So I would give it a high rating. Harkonnen is definitely one of the strongest factions. Yeah, you can't counter it. The Harkonnen one cannot be countered. The mission cannot be detected, so you can't run a counter assassination mission. Because if you have a lot of counter-espionage agents, I think they will launch a counter-espionage, counter-assassination mission or something. But you can't do that if it's undetected. Yeah, Hati, I don't think it works against the Harkonnen. Because the Harkonnen can do the sacrifice agent, which bypasses all counters. You cannot counter it. It cannot be interrupted. No events, no triggers. You just kill him. That's why it's so strong. Everyone else you can counter. You can bypass. You can't bypass it. What do you mean you can't bypass it? The counter infiltration mission will never launch because the mission cannot be detected. If you sacrifice an agent, the mission cannot be detected. You can't even start the mission without the correct infiltration level. Yes, correct. So if you have 3 counter intelligence, then sure, you can slow down the progress, right? Slow down the progress. Yeah, I mean, when it's players versus players, you can do the counter infiltration. If you set it to 3, then they cannot gain levels. If they can't gain levels, then yeah, you'll get somewhere with it. But that's a way for players to counter assassinations. But who's going to focus on that? Nobody's going to focus on that. Maybe at the late game, no one's going to focus on that. So it's possible that people get, you know, like 1 or 2 guys get killed first, and then the last one you end up having to fight it out because he might have all the counter intelligence stuff already. But yeah, I mean, even if you can't assassinate, the intelligence is super useful, so you get lots of stuff you can spam. It's still a strong way to play. It still assists you in combat because every battle you can spam abilities. If your opponent doesn't have as much intel, they'll spam abilities for one battle, and then you can just back off. You just back off, we'll fight again tomorrow, you know? So you back off, he wastes all his abilities, and you can spam yours again because you have all the intel. Then you just go in, spam again. Even the shitty Harkonnen units, I find the Harkonnen units are not really very good. They're very, very terrible. The way I play them anyway, I don't really like using their low health mechanics, so you send those guys in, you just spam abilities and just win through quantity over quality. Just quantity, just lots of elite units. Yeah, their main, like, the low health gameplay, that is too micro-intensive. That is too high risk and micro-intensive, in my opinion. I tried it, it was like, I mean, come on, if you miss the timing on that, your guys die. So if you use it too early, it only lasts 1 day. It's a very short buff. If you use it too early, it's useless. If you use it too late, somebody dies. So it's super micro-intensive and very easy to screw up. And it only lasts 1 day, which is something like 1 minute. So, or is it 45 seconds? Something like that. Like a minute or less. So it's so risky. You saw 61 attack all basic units. Yeah, but they'll die from a single hit once the buff ends. So you see, that's the thing. Against Harkonnen like that, they do that, you just pull your guys out, you know? Come back in after a minute, pull your guys out, come back in after a minute, and they'll just all die because that buff reduces your health. It does a damage over time over on their own units. So even if you're not damaged, when you have that buff running, you'll start losing health. Yeah, they're dead after the buff, which is why it's so risky because you can't keep your high level units, your experienced units, because you make a mistake, they die. You screw up, they die. You time it wrong, they die. And then you can't level your units. They just keep dying. So it's very high risk and not very reliable. Maybe a super StarCraft pro player can time it perfectly every time, but I'm not me. I'll suck with that. It's just too micro-intensive. I'm gonna screw it up. The timing will be wrong. Or I will forget to pull my guys back when the buff is about to end. You know, something. It's just too micro-intensive. You're gonna screw it up. Too many ways to screw it up. That's what I think. So the Harkonnen is strong for their intel and covert stuff. And that alone puts them near the top for power level. But Atreides definitely, to me, is number 1 because even when I was clueless, I didn't even know half the mechanics when I was playing Atreides. I still beat Insane, and it wasn't that hard. You know, it was like, oh, I beat it after like 3 tries or something. It It wasn't that hard. Arconan I had more trouble because I had tried all the different methods and it didn't really work. It was more challenging. But once you figure it out, wow, the assassination stuff was really good. Yeah, you can also cease fire. Yeah, there are a lot of ways to counter the Harkonnen funkiness. That's why I don't like it. But to be fair, if you pick the guy that gives you a discount on the combat drugs, he does make it only 100 points, so it's not that bad. Fairly cheap. And if you have to spend a ceasefire, you spend 200 gold and 200 intel, and he spent 100. So basically, it's on par. And if you know, because the thing with Harkonnen is they get so much intel, right? If you focus on intel playthrough, you get so much intel. What's 100 points? Nothing. You can just do it again. You can spam it constantly. Although there'll be a small lag in between while you're researching it, like maybe 3 days or something. So every 3 days you can spam it. So as long as you time it right and you're super pro at microing your units, you can keep it up during every battle, pretty much. For Harkonnen, I just went with the cheapest units. I just spammed the cheapest units and then used supply drops on them. I spammed that and then I used supply drops and gear sabotage to win fights. I didn't buy any good units, I just went with the cheapest stuff, the basic stuff. Lots and lots of the basic stuff. And I didn't try to attack enemy bases. I was just doing basically I either win by assassination or hegemony. Those are the only two ways I would try to win, so I won't bother chasing down, conquering. So I use them as a defensive force, mostly. Just to, you know, to hold my land. So with just defending your land, holding your land, you can hold one spot using the... you can use the poison the reserves and ceasefire to hold one position, and then you can use your troops to hold the second position. If they attack you 3 or 4 places, then you're screwed. So you don't want to be fighting 3 or 4 guys at the same time. There's also the annoyance of having to deal with rebels, but at least they have air bases, so you can fly around and deal with it. Yeah, intel is so important in this game. It's so important because abilities are make or break for almost every fight. Every fight between faction forces, non-militia. The key is just having the intel to spam abilities constantly. I even went even further. I even kept like these. I even kept these in reserve. I didn't click it to collect it because I could keep it in reserve. So if I run low on intel, I could go there and grab it. That's why you never see me grabbing these. I was like keeping them in reserve for, you know, when the shit hits the fan, I have no more intel and I need to do something quickly, and you know, I kept some for reserve. So you can even stockpile. You can stockpile it by leaving these uncollected so that you can, you know, just click it when you need it. Click it when your emergency is there, and you can just buy your abilities so that you can keep surviving. As smuggler with hegemony win, you just send your troops between 2 places to kill Atreides and colonial units. 3 units going around to pillage. Yeah, I guess you could do that. You could do that. Smugglers are not that bad, but I didn't like them that much. Didn't really fit. So my ranking for them would be last. I think smugglers will be last. Because their units are not the greatest. I like snipers, but they're so easy to flank. If one guy just gets close to them, they have 0 armor, they're just dead. So if it's like player versus player, your snipers will not survive. Your snipers will get cut down by cheaper, faster units. Like I could build like infiltrators. Cheap units. Super cheap. Super cheap. Good for cutting down snipers. Oh, mercenaries. Also cost only 2 command points. So for a cheap unit costing only 2 command points, costing less resources, I can cut down your snipers, which are expensive and can't run away. Yeah, of course, if you get lance guards, you'll be fine. But in a ranking, it has to be considered that if you play multiplayer, your easy cheese methods won't work. You might still be able to win the lance guard, but you won't beat Atreides or Harkonnen over it. If they stockpile their points, they are gonna get that, not you, because they have the base 100, 120 points, and then they can add 500 on top of that. So you can do that against the AI because AI doesn't do anything about it. But against players, they won't let you have it. So you could have 500 influence stocked up, but so will they, and then they'll get it. So you won't have an easy game. Not in multiplayer. And your units generally aren't as strong, so yeah, I think smugglers will have the hardest time. So definitely last place for me. But you know, if you like him and you're better at it, then maybe you'd rank him higher. But I don't. I definitely don't. I see them clearly as the weakest faction. Even in AI control, smugglers are always the weakest. I try to leave smugglers for last because they're the easiest to kill. They have the weakest army and easiest to kill. So the ones that give me the most trouble are Atreides, because they'll just magically, you know, poop out a political win out their butt. It's so annoying when they do that. They just poop it out. Because they can also peacefully annex all over the map. So sometimes you're fighting them and they're just pooping out settlements everywhere. They're just pooping settlements out everywhere and you just can't stop them. You can't go and raise their stuff because there's no time to split your army and go chase down their settlements. So you have to just go kill them. Or assassinate them. Yeah, economy-wise, they're the strongest. And that economy can translate to hegemony wins because 10k equals to 500 points. So you can win that way. But I don't see it being easy. I think you'd have the hardest time because everyone's gonna stomp you. Probably. In any case, in multiplayer, you know, there doesn't have to be a smuggle player. Everybody could be Atreides, you know, everyone could be fighting over the political win. I assume that you can play the same factions in multiplayer, so yeah, there might be two guys fighting over it, which means like if there's two Atreides players, then whoever's not playing Atreides will have an advantage because those two guys are going to be fighting over all the decisions. They'll be fighting over all the decisions, so they'll just be gambling, saving points, and gambling over the same thing, trying to get the one thing, and you can just go do other things. I think political win is also going to be really hard for multiplayer because people are just going to counter you. It's not going to be easy to pull off. But they're still strong because even though they can't politically win, their hegemony wins are so easy. Oh yeah, oppression ability is very strong. I used it a lot. Just don't use it in like opposite ends of your empire. Like there's one time I used them everywhere. In the entire empire, I basically use them everywhere. And then when I have a rebellion here and a rebellion up there, I'm like, oh shit. You know? It's gonna be really hard to stop because even flying, it takes a long time to fly there. So yeah, this is not a good idea to do that. Pick an area with like 2 or 3 settlements, and you can kind of just rotate those 3 settlements. So you can do oppression in like 3 places that are nearby, so that one group of garrison units can run around and defend those 3. I prefer it that way. Because it's easier to manage. You annex stuff, enemy capture it first, you lose everything. Yeah, I also prefer to oppress the spice zones. You get the most return. So full production stuff, you know, plus creed, everything. I mean, I do that every game anyway. For every zone. Every zone is like full production. There's very few reasons not to have full production unless the water is horrible there. But even water gets a huge boost, so it's kind of crazy. Like sometimes, if I run out of water to take a settlement, I'll just go boost my spice region because I usually have water there as well, and then my water will boost up and I can capture it. Once it drops later, by that time I would have another water somewhere else, so I'll be fine anyway. So yeah, Harkonnen are very, very strong. They're only slightly behind Atreides, I think. Fremen, a lot lower than that because Fremen, their units are strong, but it's kind of the command point costs and all that are very high, so they will have less units. So it's not really that much stronger. You have stronger units, but they take so much command space, you can't spam that many of them anyway. And the upkeep costs are so high. So you still have to do econ stuff because you can't feed a big army, it costs too much. So at the end of the day, you want to be like rushing people, but you can't rush people because it costs too much to rush someone. And you can't defend two fronts, yeah. And you can't defend multiple fronts because your ability to travel is limited. Very limited. And you split your army is useless. You split your army to fight two fronts, it's not going to work out. So it's very hard. Yeah, some people think, oh, Fremen travel is so overpowered. It's not, because you have limited travel ability. There's only 3 and the recharge is slow. Very slow. Not to mention, you can't go from one end to the other end. So it's very limited in travel. It's flexible, but it's limited. But on the upside, it's hugely saving for your economy because you don't have to build air bases. Because air bases are bloody expensive. So you don't have to build air bases and your travel costs nothing. So that's the advantage, but it's limited in its scope and usage. So it's good for sending armies from one spot to another, but other than that, you can't really use it easily for like rebel stomping. Yeah, it's overpowered for attacking too. We did that. Our final base attack. We did that. We kind of showed up straight, next to the base and then stomped it right away. So it's a nice little surprise attack thingy. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I find it balances out pretty good. It's not bad. It's not overpowered. It's good in its own ways, but different. Not the same as airbase travel. And it's cheap, so it doesn't feel like you got gimped. It's free and you can use it a bunch of times. You can't go all the way from one end to the other end, but if you're desperate, you can always worm travel twice. It seems to travel at the same speed as the plane. One exception though, the sandworm is kind of weird. The sandworm actually doesn't go through rocks. They don't travel through rocks, so they actually go around. I saw the worms like traveling basically around objects. They will go the long way, which means compared to air travel, the air travel is faster because air travel flies through everything, whereas the worm has to navigate around objects, around stone paths and everything. So worm travel is a lot slower. Yeah, it's a lot slower because they must go around objects. Worms cannot go certain places. So like this entire area is probably no go, so they have to go around it. So if I wanted to go from like here to here, they'll have to come around, go around, whereas the flying guy can go straight through, point to point. Intel missions to deny it? Yeah, I guess. But I don't see people as being that desperate to use intel missions. You could, but it's expensive to keep in reserve. Yeah, but I guess, against other players who are quick to respond, you might probably want to do that. In any case, interdiction zone is very strong. I don't think so. I'd rather save for heals and just fight them when they show up. I also like to attack their air bases immediately when I attack the base. So after attacking the base, the first thing I attack is if I'm worried about counterattacks, I'll kill their airbase. I'll destroy their airbase so they can't fly in. But if I'm not worried about attack, I'll kill like missile bases and stuff first, and then let them fly in and then kill their army. I like to kill their armies. Killing Atreides distant regions? That's how I kill Atreides distant regions though. I run my guys in, I kill the militia, then I kill their airbase. And by then, they can't fly units in. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're already in flight, but that means they can't send reinforcements. They can't send another wave. So if you're there and you're ready to buff, you're good to go. You have to think about it, because if you spend on the interdiction, they can't fly you here, but they might go out somewhere else and attack your other bases. So you still have to deal with their troops somehow. And saving for buffs that do something in combat is maybe better. It all depends. Situationally, you can keep that around, and because that interdiction is too expensive in my opinion.
On duty.
I don't spam that because it's $200 and 200 intel. It's not cheap. It's like ceasefire, but ceasefire is more useful because it might save your town. Yeah, but it depends. If you have trouble attacking, then that's better. But I don't have trouble attacking. I usually have trouble defending. So defending is my problem. That won't help. Anyway, we have completed it. So we beat all factions. Insane difficulty. I don't know. We haven't beaten a political win though. That's the only thing I haven't done. So maybe we can go at treaties and try to win politically. Because I tried to win politically and then ended up winning hegemony anyway, so it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. But definitely feel that Atreides and Harkonnen are the strongest factions right now.